Hey everybody, Infesord here, and I'm back from my trip to the underworld. Hooray! Seriously though, yeah, this video is gonna be, it's gonna be all over the place because, yeah, I haven't been here for 5 months. So of course a lot of you are probably wondering, where the hell have I been? Well, not dead. That's one thing. So that's good. But I think my statement earlier where I said coming back from my trip to the underworld, I feel that's where I've been for this past little while. I've just been in this place of, I don't know, uncertainty and a bit of darkness and just, I don't know, it's very morbid. I don't want you guys to worry about it, but I've been, I don't know, I've been, what's the right word? I don't even know. I feel like I guess to start it off is to say, because here's the thing, I have a whole bunch of things written on my little cheat sheet here, but I don't have, it's not scripted, it's just, me, everything's ad-libbed for the most part, but I have, little indentations for what to talk about. But no, to start this whole thing off, I feel like because of the chemotherapy event, if you want to call it that, from, getting cancer a second time, my routine that I used to have has been so harshly disrupted that it's so hard to go back and readapt to what I had. And I don't know, that's just part of it mostly. Like, because I've been in such a really messed up place and didn't know what to do. It just, it was hard. And anyway, I hate to spill my guts like that, but I guess I just have to get it out there because holy shit, if I don't get into some sort of just making shit and just getting it out there, I'll probably never get back to the swing of things as, I used to have back when, geez, you guys remember when I had 2 videos that came out a day, like clockwork? Like, it was literally clockwork. 6 a.m., 6 p.m., new video came out, and I had like 4 games running at a time. I would love to return to that, although I don't know if I can get to that kind of level, like, anytime soon. Hell, I barely getting to get this video made and put together, but whatever. But I guess what I want to do is break down kind of what happened over the last 5 months. Basically, since the start of the new year, obviously I had that, end of the year video that I felt like I was compelled to make it because, well, it's the end of the year. You got to say something. Come on, man. Let people know that you're not dead and that you survived the chemo. Even though survived is a loose term. I don't think I survived it mentally because, as you can tell right now. But basically, the first month, January, actually January is pretty uneventful. I kind of just said, okay, no, just, you made your end of the year video, so January, don't worry about it. Just relax, just take it easy and keep recovering from whatever it is you need to recover from. Then February rolled around, and I should have made a video then. Basically, because February 6th is the anniversary of when this channel, it's not when it was made, but it was when I released part 1 of Serious Sam 3 before the first encounter, which was the first video. So that's kind of like my anniversary, and it would have been the 4-year anniversary, but I didn't make a video because, I don't know, I'm going to probably keep referring back to the aforementioned underworld, aforementioned dark place that I've been in for the last few months. I couldn't get myself to get the video made for whatever reason. So that's that. And then the rest of February was also just more of the same, of nothingness. March was mostly nothing as well, except for my birthday, which was on the 26th. I should have made a video about that, but I didn't because, once again, the aforementioned blah 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 yaggity spaggity. April, when April rolled around, that's actually when I finally got word from my basically the one doctor regarding not necessarily the, what was it? Not necessarily from the cancer and the chemo, but actually, I don't even know if I even talked about this, that one of the side effects I had was I nearly, I was having basically stroke-like conditions. Like, apparently there was a blood pooling in my brain, and so, like, I now had to take blood thinner medication since, I want to say, maybe that was in March. it was at some point like in the middle of this year where I had an incident, and it was like I had to go to the hospital, had to figure out what the hell was going on. Apparently it was like, oh yeah, you had blood pooling in your brain. Yeah, take these blood thinners for the next goddamn 6 months, and I'm still on them now, by the way, to to relieve that tension in there. And now it's okay. But back then it was basically 24/7 headaches. I was on like pain medication the whole time just to make it so I could go through the day without feeling like hell. So yeah, I'm not sure if I talked about that. I guess now I did. So there you go. And if I already did, well, there's a refresher. But yeah, in April, April was the month that I got back to work. Finally, because I got word from the doc. Yeah, that's what I was going to. Because I got word from the doctor that was like, okay, no, if you feel okay and you're still on this medication and the results from the last test were good, go back to work if you feel like it. I'm like, yes, thank you. Oh my god. Because I thought that April, like I was like, for sure, no, April's the month I'm gonna get back on track, because now I get to go back to work, I can get back to a routine, and I can start making videos again. Obviously that didn't turn out to be the case. April wasn't bad, but I mean, getting back to work after not working for 6 months, it was rough. I didn't enjoy that, but I'm used to it now again, so it's like, okay, it's all right. But again, didn't feel compelled to make videos for, once again, the aforementioned Dark World, Underworld, whatever, whatever you want to call it. Also, April was the month that the Entertainment Expo happens here in Calgary, and I actually opted out for this year. For a couple reasons. The main one being like, no, I just got back to work. I don't need to take like a bunch of days off just to go to the expo, even though I think I might have regretted that maybe. Like maybe I should have gone just at least one day. But nah, whatever. At least my friend who I have at work, he got a poster for me from my favorite character Lucio from Overwatch. So that was cool. But other than that, and then May came around. And I was like, okay, May is the month. This is it, baby. We're gonna make a video. We're gonna get back on track. And I was literally this close. I was this close to like hitting that record. Well, no, I actually did hit record, and I started playing, and I don't know, it just something like hit me. I was like, I don't want to do this right now. I want to go back to watching YouTube podcasts and stuff and whatnot, and I don't know, man. It was I feel like it's been so long I've been out of the loop that now my new loop is just when I get home from work, or in this case, or before when I didn't have work, it was just, well, I'm gonna do this all the time. I'm just gonna sit on my computer. I'm going to play these select certain games, and they were usually Warframe, Heroes of the Storm. And actually, those two games are pretty much just about it. Because I can't think. Oh, and Grand Theft Auto 5, that'd be the other game. And then having videos play on the side, and it was a lot of. I don't think I want to talk about exactly what videos I've been watching. They're not bad. They're just. I'd say they're probably politically charged and, as they say, red-pilled. So it's like, oh, great. Now I know a lot more things that make the world a little more miserable. Okay, great. That's great. But I guess I can't stop watching them. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative thing. I'm going to say it's fairly positive because, there's at least some comfort in knowing, at least a different side of what's going out there in the world. But at the same time, the truth can be pretty ugly, and you have to be able to bear that. And so maybe that's what I've been going through, just learning about all these things out there and trying to grapple with it at the same time of everything else going on. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Like I said, I said this video was going to be kind of all over the place and weird, so that's that. But no, May was the month that I was like, no, this is going to be it. But I just couldn't get it done. And so now it's June. June the 2nd is when I'm recording this. I don't know when I'll be able to make the video and put it up. Probably the next day, the 3rd. Although, who knows? It's the 15th of June, and you're listening to this like, what the fuck happened? No, that probably won't happen. Look, if I'm recording audio now and nothing happens to it, and I get into the video, it'll probably be up soon. TM. But yeah, now that it's June, and it's been, oh my god, it's been almost 10 minutes of this video. Christ. Yeah, now that it's June, it's like, okay, this has to be it. It's been nearly it's been near half the year is almost gone. One more month and we'll be at the halfway mark. And jeez, it's a damn everything. All that shit from 2016 has like billowed over into this year. Like the bulkhead that was supposed to hold 2016 just kind of collapsed, and everything just. Bleh. I don't know. That's how I like to visualize it. It's kind of funny that way. Like, oh yeah, 216 was so bad. It made let's use words, Infesord. It made 2017 just as bad because it billowed over and just poured in. Like, oh hey, it's 2017. I'm still here. I'm old as shit, but I'm gonna come mess up your crap. And 2017 is just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, you are awful, but your time is done. Get out. The only other things I have on my little cheat sheet here, though, are so yeah. Now that it's June, a couple things of note. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which is both good, which is both a pleasant surprise and also a pleasant surprise, or I guess you'd call that an unpleasant surprise. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why are people subscribing to me despite the fact that I haven't had any videos up in the past 5 months? I mean, I guess some people will subscribe to a person just because they saw like a few videos, like, I really like that guy, I'm gonna hit sub, and then forget about it entirely. Or some people will use a subscription as not necessarily to keep the active feed going, but also as a bookmark. Like, hey, I like something this guy had, I'm gonna go back to him at some point in the future, and then like binge watch all of his content, if whatever there is at all. I mean, that's how I visualize it sometimes with my subscriptions. Other thing that was going on was obviously there's been a whole bunch of crap with the YouTube demonetization thing. I mean, holy crap, I paid attention to a lot of that. Hell, a lot of the stupid crap that's been happening with YouTube, like, like YouTube, the YouTube Heroes program, which rightfully so, people hated it in droves. And then, oh man, it was even further back with the YouTube Red thing, but YouTube Red is not a big deal. I don't know why people have a hang up with that. But definitely YouTube demonetization was kind of like, oh, okay, that's, YouTube, what are you doing? Come on, Google, get this shit fixed, or stop being a bunch of goofballs. I don't know. But I mean, I guess the point on that is that at least I don't suffer from that pretty much at all, because, well, I don't suffer from it at all because I don't monetize on videos because it's just a hobby for right now. And even if I did monetize it, I would make shekels is what I would make. And that's it. And I'm like, I'm not even going to bother. And any of the videos I did actually get a decent amount of views on and whatnot are unmonetizable. Mostly because some because in the early cutscenes of the game that I played, there was like an audio loop that got, third-party content ID'd. So it's like I can't monetize it. So whatever. Yeah. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, I guess I wrote, I had many ideas on how to do this, but eventually couldn't decide what to do. Yeah, I actually had like a couple like, well, why don't I just do a Infesord Alive quasi video where I actually play a game at the same time and try and commentate about the channel update at the same time as I'm playing a game. Didn't quite come to fruition, although I think I still really want to make a video on Warframe. And just like, here's me playing Warframe for a bit and just, doing what I do in this game that I love so damn much. Because seriously, I must have like over 1,800 hours in that game. Probably more. Hell, I'm probably about to hit the 2,000 hour mark on that piece of crap. According to Steam anyway. I'm sure it's actually a lot less. Because the game inside Warframe does actually calculate how much game time you accrued in the actual missions and not just sitting in your ship AFK the whole time. Because, Steam does calculate that, but the game doesn't. So, and yeah, I had other ideas like, and some of them that may actually come to fruition, but not for, obviously, this video. This video I'm just overlaying on top of, I assume, more Assault Android Cactus, unless I don't have enough footage for it, which means it'll probably it'll be replay footage of it, like, further back, because I'm almost at 15 minutes here of audio. Holy crap. But yeah, no, I had other ideas, but they'll just become videos, so I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, so I think, okay, so here's the thing. going forward from this point, for whatever the hell happens for content for me, it's probably going to be a little bit scattershot. It might be all over the place just so I can just make shit and just get it out there, like I said earlier. The earlier part about making shit, not the whole underworld, dark world, or dark entity stuff. That's a separate thing. I don't know why I had to specify that. That's Infesord for you. Gotta specify every goddamn thing. And yeah, so things going forward will probably be scattershot. So for the love of God, please bear with me. Or, you know, just say, I can just hear on your keyboards right now, Infesord, you're garbage now. I'm unsubscribing and disliking every single one of your 800 or so videos. So take that. Like, all right, I get it. I completely understand. But I don't know. I don't have anything else on my cheat sheet here. Yeah, cheat sheet here other than what I've been playing. But you know what? Whatever. The only thing that is on that list that actually was kind of interesting was Pokemon Go. Yeah, I still actually play that game. I don't know why I feel like I have to mention that, but it's like because I've been trying to play it more and more because I didn't play it a lot when it came out. I have fallen completely behind what I guess the meta is or the current level of all the people in my area. So whatever I try and do, it's like, yeah, because I'm behind, usually on average 3 to 5, 3 to 6 levels behind everyone else. It's like, yeah, I don't have CP values in my Pokemon high enough, so I can't do a whole lot in the competitive gym scene. So it's like, yeah, that kind of sucks. But at least I can enjoy going out walking on this nice path that I've found in our neighborhood here that actually has a lot of Pokestops, and that's fun. But I guess that's also too because, you know, if I play that game and do it a lot, I can probably lose some weight, and that probably will make me feel better because, well, that's what happens when you exercise. You know, your body releases the right sort of drugs. I believe it's I don't know if it's dopamine. No, my doctor said it was a different one. It's not. Damn it! What is the other drug? Anyway, your body releases good drugs when you exercise and you feel good about yourself. Also, it would be nice to not be such a fat piece of crap. That would also be a positive. Oh jeez. Okay, before I go, I had one other stupid thing on my cheat sheet here. I don't know why the hell I wrote it. It's like, why does this suck? I don't know. Maybe that's just I was like, well, just write it down. Just write it down. Like, why did I write that? I don't know. Maybe because things have changed so much and have become the way they've become that I don't know. It's hard to grapple with it going forward. But I need to just I'm not gonna mention that. Here I'm having like an internal monologue with myself, like, Infesord, don't talk about that. Then the other side, like, do it, talk about it, just do it. No, but I guess still though, I need to just, you know, pick up that load. That, you know, like bear something, responsibility, pick up lift a load and say, okay, the world may be horrible and the world may be kind of grim and, you know, again, underworld, dark world, the aforementioned thing once again, it can be like that. But if you can lift a load and you can carry it and say, all right, I may be in a really crummy situation, you know, we're getting cancer twice, Jesus, but at least I can do this. At least I can make videos on YouTube and make a few people a little less sad and a little more happy by them seeing me get myself killed over and over again in these silly video games, which are these, you know, live the hero archetypes, as they call it. Live the hero. No, the hero. The hero archetype, which, you know, we always strive for, which is why video games are so, you know, compelling. Because it's hard to, like, actually be like, okay, I need you to go out and slay the dragon for realsies. Like, can I just stay home and do it on my computer where I can embody the avatar of someone who actually has the skills and the powers to do such a thing? You know, that's just how it is. Anyway, it's been nearly 20 minutes for this holy crap video. Hopefully I have enough good footage of Assault Android Cactus. Though this will probably be the last one of it, unless I make more, which I won't. Or I might. I don't know. Scattershot. Things are going forward, and they're going to be weird. That's all I can say. But guess I can say is that I'm back from my trip to the underworld. And hopefully things will be not shit going forward. All right. I'm glad I got that out. All right, guys. This has been me, Infesord, here. Until next time, see you later. And make sure you have fun.